Hey YouTube, what's up? Been a long time. Figured I'd give us a video to get through the whole COVID-19 and self-isolation ritual here. So today we're just going to go over some of the modifications that we've made to our Honda Talons. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to follow along. Hopefully this isolation does not last super long, and we'll be able to get back on the road again and bring you some awesome trail videos of the machines in action. We do have the Honda Talon, we do have the Can-Am Outlander, and then in front of me, which you can't see, we also have our Sportsman XP 1000. So really looking forward to bringing you some awesome videos this summer. We do have one video up right now where we're out. We took our the Honda Talon out for the first ride. I'll go ahead and post a link to that video right up here in the upper corner. So if you wanted to catch that, you could as well. Overall, the machine did really well. It's a fantastic machine compared to our Maverick Trail, and it really seems at home down here in these West Virginia hills. I know a lot of people were afraid that the R is too wide for tight body trails, but we ride with a lot of Turbo S's, and they seem to squeeze through those trees just as fine, and this is skinnier than those Turbo S's, so we really didn't have any issues. There was one instance where we had to do a 2-point turn, but we weren't the only machine that had to do it, so I would not let a fear of being too wide for some of the tighter trails restrict you from getting the R, because the R's extra suspension and travel and wheelbase, I believe, is a huge benefit over the X. Just going to kind of start our way up here at the front and work our way back. So as you can see, we do have the Honda Racing aluminum front bumper. First off, initial impressions was this thing is very high quality and very lightweight. I've had it on 2 rides so far, and already, let me see if I can get you a good image here. It is aluminum, so it is, I don't know what that is. It's pitting or corrosion. I'm assuming, hopefully, that we can just take some sort of maybe Scotch-Brite or metal buffer and be able to get that off of there just so it brings it back to the luster. But I am a little disappointed in that, but it should be expected, I guess, because it is just raw aluminum. There's no kind of finish on it from Honda. Zoom back out here. Let's go ahead and go down to the front here. We did install a Super ATV 4500 winch. You can see the Super ATV right there. Really easy to install. I was just taking my time because for the winch mount, you do have to drill holes into the aluminum bumper, and that is not something that I wanted to make a mistake with and then cause the plate to be out of alignment or crooked. If we go back up here to the wheels, you'll see that we have the Ricochet aluminum front A-arm guards. That's on both sides. I do like that they have the little Ricochet emblem cut out now, so you can kind of zoom in so you can get a good... It's pretty cool how they do that. I like it. I like the look. I wish they offered a green to match the green for the body, but it is what it is. Next up on the way back, we have the... see if I can get it to focus there. We have the Mudbuster XL fender flares. So you can kind of see right there, they do almost cover the entire front wheel on the R's. Go ahead and give you a back shot so you can kind of get a... see what it looks like from this side. So they do offer pretty good protection. Right here, this is the extended part. And I like that they look almost OEM, at least to me. I know some people say they look gaudy and they don't look good, but I think they look OEM. And if you go inside here, you can see they really matched the OEM kind of creases there. The camera will focus for you. There we go. It's trying to find a spot. So you can see they really match the outline right there pretty well. These things are tough. These things are in there. You put, I think it's each one of these puts like 13 push pins, and then you also, on the top and the front, you are all bolting them in as well. If we look at the front here, you can see that we have the Super ATV flip down. This is, again, a good high quality item. My biggest complaint, but I think you get this with all plastic ones, is that it scratches super easy. So you got to be careful with what you're trying to clean. You can't just wipe it down with a rag, or else it'll just be nothing but scratches. We still have scratches on there, but we're using a water soap solution and then a squeegee to clean it as well as we go throughout the trail. We also have some just standard Copland side mirrors. I'm not a big fan of those. I think we're going to get rid of those for something that looks a little more sleek. Those are just big and gaudy looking for me. Down here on the bottom, you can see our tree kickers that were in the process. We have them on this side, but not on the other side yet. You can see how well they matched that green with the body. These are AED off-road fabrications. So he makes these, the guy custom makes these for your machine, and color matches it to whatever color you want. But these mount in using the standard mounts like all the other ones do, so they go to the frame there. And then there's the two mounting positions in the back that they go to. These things are solid. They're beefy. I mean, they're about 50 pounds total, so each one of these is about 25 pounds worth of metal. As we work our way back here, you can see the mud fender on the back as well. Mud guard. Remember, this is the XL size that we bought, the Mudbusters XL. So you can see how far this sticks out. Give you a top down here, you can see. So it goes out past the wheels almost on the back, and it really keeps some of that mud from coming up into your cargo bed. Don't remember who these were from. I'll have to look it up real quick for you guys and put in the bottom of the video description. These just mount right to the factory hex bolts that are here, and they give you some additional tie-down points, one on each side. We have the Super ATV tinted rear window. My favorite sticker is on there. Some of you will hate me, some of you won't hate me for that. We just went with I believe this is a Craftsman tote, 13-gallon tote. It fits in here really well. We fastened some eyelets onto it so we could bolt it down to the eyelets in the actual bed as well. Let's see if we got anything in here, just to kind of... So we usually carry first aid. See if it will... Usually carry first aid in there, and we'll carry any spare parts in there. Go to the back here, we have a Super ATV bed enclosure. Again, Super ATV makes really good stuff. We have the Honda Racing rear bumper. I really like these bumpers. I think they match the green one really well because of all the silver shocks and control arms. Probably my favorite mod here, though, is going to be the Evolution Power Sports exhaust. It does not sound obnoxiously loud. It just makes the sound 10 times better. It gets rid of the lawnmower effect that I think Honda sometimes has. It gives it a nice deep growl. And it is a little louder when you get on it, but you want that. I mean, you want to hear it bang to those gears, and you want to hear the exhaust that comes with that. So I would not hesitate to recommend this Evolution Power Sports exhaust. Unfortunately, their color matching isn't the best, so it's more of a yellow than a green. But there's really no other green on the back, so you can't really tell if you're just following along. Hindsight, I probably could have just went with the black, just so it kind of hides there, but I wanted a little more color on the back here because all we have is silver and black. I do wish that they matched that color a little better like they do on the red. They match the red almost perfectly, so I don't know why Evolution Power Sports couldn't match that green. Really, I think that's it. Super ATV windshields. Oh, we have the Super Trek tri-position mirror. It's actually pretty nice. It's big. It gives you a couple options here. Oh, and then sorry, I forgot. This isn't really specific to the machine, but let's see if I can get it. We did mount a UE boom in there as well, so that way we have a little radio while we're driving. I almost forgot about these guys. These are the tinted plexiglass lower half door inserts. Pretty cool. It blocks a lot of stuff, but you can still see out of it from the inside. Let me see if I can. Here, I'll show you what it looks like over there. So that's closed in, but you can still see through it perfectly fine. So we have installed the Ricochet guards for the rear trailing arms. This is on both sides. I believe this is one of the better systems we've seen for mounting. It just has a little block that goes through and keeps it through, but this is aluminum. You can see the thickness that it adds, but it doesn't restrict the travel of the wheel or anything at all. But it's already absorbed a couple of blows. We've seen from the bottom that there are gouges and chunks out of this. So, and it matches the green one pretty well. Again, you can atomize these so you can have them colored in whatever color you want. But this one, the silver, the naked silver, matches the color scheme of the green one pretty well. So we decided not to have any color done to it, and it almost blends completely in. Alright, well that's just some of the modifications we've done so far to the machine. Thanks for watching. Like I said earlier, I'm really looking forward to getting this guy out again on the trails and catching some good YouTube footage for you guys, so you can help you decide if you want to buy one of these Honda Talons or not. I will be doing a video soon where we kind of compare our Talon to our Can-Am Maverick Trail that we had. Honestly, they're completely different machines. If you're restricted to 50 inches, I think that you can't go any better than the Maverick Trail. But if you are not restricted, then you definitely want to go with a wider machine. It makes a night and day difference. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe.